Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Monisi and today I'm going to be giving this footstool that I found on Facebook Marketplace a little makeover. My first step was flipping this over and then removing the legs, which was a pretty easy process. I ended up putting a number on the leg and the bottom of the footstool just to make sure once I put everything back together that it was going on the right corner, and I've learned from my past mistakes by not doing that before. The next step was removing this disgusting backing that was there. It had a lot of water damage and it was just looking gnarly, so I just threw that away. I tried removing the fabric that was on this, but it would not come off. So instead of making a huge mess, I just decided to use some Dawn and some water and just wipe down the bottom and the cushion part of this footstool because I was just gonna cover it up anyways, and it was a nice cushion, so I figured let's make this an easy process. I ended up scuffing the legs of this footstool because I did want to paint on it, so I wanted to scuff it up and then make sure that the paint would stay on the wood. This is my first time using Fusion paint, and this is in the color Willowbank, which is this beautiful deep blue color. And I didn't know this, but Fusion Paint is actually a Canadian paint company, and the reason I know this is because I love watching Salvaged by Katie Scott. She has this amazing YouTube channel and she kind of teaches you how to flip furniture, and if you know me, you know that I love flipping furniture and I'm in the process of doing a lot of projects. So if you want to try this, I found it on a website, and a lot of local stores in the US might sell it as well. Instead of covering up the wood part, I decided to go in with Dixie Belle's Muscadine Wine color that I used in another project that I recently flipped, and I just wanted to get rid of the wood color. I wanted it to blend in with the fabric I chose, and I made sure that the numbers were in the corners for me to put the legs back on. Next, it was time to upholster this footstool. So I did end up finding this adorable mushroom print that isn't technically the right type of fabric. This is very stretchy and that's not really what you want for upholstery, but that's okay. Sometimes you just go for it and you work with it. And then I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but this is a boring part where you just staple and fold. And then for the corners it was a little tricky, so my mom helped out and we decided it would be best to put the legs on first, and then we could figure out what to do with the corners after that. Here's my mom doing her magic and folding in the corners, and then we actually ended up using hot glue for that. And then once that was done, I ended up putting a top coat of polyurethane on top of all the places that I did paint, just to kind of seal it and not worry about anything coming off. So I did end up wanting to cover this part up. I thought it looked a little weird, so I folded some extra fabric and ended up just hot gluing a little bit around it. And this is the before, if you've forgotten how dull it was. and this is what it looks like now. I love it. I really liked using the fusion paint, and the color was so perfect for the little blue mushrooms in the fabric. It really made them pop, and I definitely can't wait to use this paint again for a lot of projects that I have for furniture that's going in our home. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm, and I really hope to have at least 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We're around 400 right now, so thank you for the support. If you want to see some behind the scenes, follow me on Instagram. My handle is Monisi_makes. And I hope to see you next time.